The fact that here we go. The fact that they both are close friends like we talked about really makes a difference in this.
Will he thrive under the pressure?
Yeah, you know.
Or will it prove to be too much for him? Ricochet.
All hail the king. Right? Not LeBron James, which is who he models himself after, we understand. But here he comes.
Referee Frank Gastineau giving the instructions, and I thought that you might get some trash talk right there, but they both just kind of, that nonverbal look.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. It's basically what they said.
I'm gonna go way back now, okay? I'm gonna go way back. Wahoo McDaniel used to do that. He used to get in these big feuds, but when he would come in the ring, he would stand in the corner nonchalant and wait for the bell to ring to let his actions speak for himself. It's amazing how well they know each other, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's why they're so tentative right now. What are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? What's gonna happen here?
I mean, how do you counter? How do you get into?
See?
Yeah. I mean, how do you get into a match when you know what the other guy's gonna do?
That knee up right there just shows you how much Strickland knew what Ricochet was going to do there. Just put the knee up, casual little block that time. And look at I can just see it in his eyes. I mean, it's just, he knows he's wrestling a guy that's meant a lot to him.
You look at the demeanor of Strickland and the look on his face, and he seems almost a little more, I don't want to say agitated, but it seems like Ricochet, right now anyway, he's sending off that tone that, hey, you know what, kid, you're not that good.
Yeah.
You have to beat me. Look at that. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Exactly right. And Ricochet, you know, this is not surprising, this beginning of the match. Not surprising at all. No thanks, I'll take the high road.
Really, when you look at this match on paper, it comes down to this. Will the hungry breakout star, Shane Strickland, can he dethrone the king? Strickland, right now, holds multiple championships, regional promotions around the United States, but really trying to make a statement for himself here in MLW. If he can beat Ricochet, you have to think that that's going to put him on the top of the mountain. No champion yet here in MLW, but if that does come to pass, you'd have to put the winner of this match at the very, very top of that mountain.
No question. And that's why this match and this event is so important to all these guys, especially here in this main event. You know, I had a chance to spend some time with both, and both are very likable guys, but there's a sense of arrogance that Ricochet has that I don't see in Strickland, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. You know, I always thought, had a great announcer tell me one time, Jim Ross told me, you got to think you're the best in the business. If you don't think you're the best, you shouldn't be in it. And he was talking about announcers, and he was talking about wrestlers. Ricochet thinks that.
At some point, you have to be able to acknowledge your weaknesses, though.
Yeah.
Because if you constantly think you're the best and you don't think that there's anything you can get better at, that's when you get shown up.
Yeah.
And you wonder if that's where Ricochet is right now.
Right. But if you acknowledge your weakness, that's an open door for them to take advantage of it, too.
Fair enough. Maybe just don't acknowledge it publicly.
Exactly.
But right now, it is Ricochet trying to set the tone in this matchup, going to work on the ankle and the left extremities. Shane Strickland.
You know, I had really thought the opposite, because Ricochet is such a great high flyer. I thought that Strickland would try to take the legs away from him early in this match. That's not happened yet. Of course, with the offense so far here by Ricochet, he's not enabled Strickland to get any offense so far.
The journey of Shane Strickland. Guy who spent some time in the military, had to sneak in his professional wrestling training to rise to the level that he has as quickly as he has. And to be in a main event here tonight against Ricochet, again, the top free agent in all professional wrestling. That says a lot about the character and the work ethic of somebody like Shane Strickland.
Absolutely, and when you have that military background, you're very humble. And that's what we've seen with him so far. Now, of course, you know, look at this. Yeah, it's just trying to get the emotions out of him. That's all he's trying to do. So tentative, both men, when they lock up.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
The word you used early on, how tentative both of these guys are. And, I mean, there is obvious reason for that.
Sure.
Still very much a feeling out process. Neither guy wants to make that first mistake.
And so far, there's been no mistakes. Here's where a mistake can be made.
I think over the years, Tony, some of the close friends that have had to come to blows in the middle of the squared circle.
Oh, yeah.
And the list goes on and on and on.
We've seen brothers go at it in the squared circle.
Yeah.
Close brothers. So it happens all the time. Look at that maneuver. Oh, my.
And Ricochet lands right on his feet.
He is so agile. He is so agile.
Over he goes.
Spectacular.
Wow. Ricochet able to get himself free. The fireman's carrying him, going for the Venom driller. Oh! Strickland knew it was coming.
Yes, sir.
Strickland knew it was coming. Wow, like the Matrix, able to get out of the way of the kick. And look at Ricochet, can't believe it.
Absolutely. Well said, Rich. Okay. Yeah, I know. You know. And now he's probably got to rethink his strategy here. But then again, you think coming into this match, what was the strategy? I love counter maneuvers, love them. And we've seen in the first, 3 or 4 minutes of this match, great counter wrestling.
What's Strickland doing here?
Once him out of the corner, just trying to swat his legs and bring him back in the ring, I guess. I think that may have been the first mistake of the night.
It may have been.
Yeah.
Ricochet may have put his guard down just a tad.
Just a tad, right.
But again, like we said earlier on, Strickland, he knows everything Ricochet is going to do. For the most part, Ricochet knows everything that Strickland is going to do.
Right.
I wonder if maybe the X factor in this matchup is the fact that Strickland has been training with Seth Petrozelli, who we saw earlier in action tonight.
And that means a lot of striking, like we saw right there, submissions. So that may have helped him out. Oh, he's going for a submission right here.
Shoulders are down.
Oh.
And Strickland.
Hang right onto it, fella.
Nice job to get out of that pin and float right back over and keep the hold locked in.
Keep Ricochet grounded. You always have a better chance when you do. We talked about striking, working with Petrozelli, and we talked about submission. And here's what we're seeing, a couple submission holds here. Look how he's driving the face, the ear down into the mat. But no submission here.
He's trying to wear Ricochet down and now cranking that shoulder back.
I like it. I think it's great strategy here.
The pressure, like you said, Tony, on the head.
Yeah.
And now the neck and the shoulder twisting the opposite way. Wow. He's trying to weaken the arm of Ricochet.
That can hyperextend an elbow. Heck, that can break an arm.
See the way the hand bent back?
Right.
Yeah, Ricochet favoring the bicep area. He's clutching now. I think looked like it did some damage to the entire arm.
Yeah, I think so. And but still, even though he's working on the arm, he wants to keep Ricochet off his feet. And Ricochet doing a smart thing here, getting the corner, but Shane's not going to let him stay there.
Strickland has found the target. And continues to attack.
Right on the kidneys, right?
I think we're seeing a lot. I think we're seeing a lot showing how Strickland has developed.
Look it up, baby.
You mentioned this before. He trained harder for this match than any other.
Yeah, and it's showing.
In his career, yeah.
Right. And you can see the look there on the face, just momentarily there of Ricochet. He kind of looked perplexed. I don't know if that's the right term or not, but I don't know if he expected to see this type of strategy or see this type of grounding and submission holds that he's seeing right now.
These are two of the top high flyers in the business.
Right.
Guys who can pull out incredible aerial maneuvers, and instead what we're seeing really is a submission style, mat-based attack.
And you know what? And I know fans love the high spots. I understand that, and I know they love the aerial assault. But I like this. I like a definite strategy, staying with it. I like high impact blows like that, and I think it's been a great game plan. Hats off.
It's basically an open hand slap across the back of the head.
Nothing wrong with that. Go right back to the point of attack again.
Ricochet trying to tie himself up in the rope.
Yeah, that's pretty good defense right there.
Whoop. Ricochet holding on tight.
Yeah.
Strickland again after the left arm.
Holding on tight, but as he's holding on tight there, Rich, he's stretching out the other arm. So I understand what he's trying to do, but he's not helping things here.
Basically gave Strickland a wide target. Strickland misses with the clothesline. Ricochet picking up.
Whoa!
What a kick! What a drop kick!
We almost saw a guy drop kick another guy out of the ring. He almost went flying completely out of the ring. My God.
Crowd's fired up here at Guilt Nightclub in Orlando. Strickland desperately fighting.
Yeah, great balance. Really. In the world.
Springboard stop! Good God! Strickland for the win!
Did he get it? Oh, no, a 2 count. Oh, that was as close as they come. And the fans appreciated every bit of this. That's why they call this Major League Wrestling, Rich. Two of the brightest stars that we've seen in a long, long time.
Ricochet spent.
Yeah, and this is the point now that Strickland should take advantage of it. You know the adage, when you got him down, what do? Put the boots to him. Or something innovative maybe. One.
Ricochet rolls through. Strickland able to get free. Back elbow countered by a strike by Strickland.
Oh, that one found its mark, and that one did as well.
Ricochet with a roundhouse kick. Ricochet with a little swerve that time.
Absolutely. Go right back to the head.
Oh! What a clothesline! What a clothesline by Ricochet! Turns Strickland inside out, and both of them are down.
A maneuver good enough to end this match, but he can't cover it.
Now you can.
Amazing. Up to 5 now.
How's Strickland going to get up after that? And what does Ricochet have left? Referee up to the 8 count. And stops the count. Both the referees have been able to fight.
Talking about determination. All right.
These guys are digging deep, and Tony, you never want to lose to a friend, do you?
No. You actually, when you're in the main event on MLW One Shot, you don't want to lose at all, regardless who you're facing. But yeah, you're right.
That personal rivalry
It's
makes it mean so much more to these guys.
Exactly. It adds another dimension to this match.
Oh.
Wow. I don't know if Ricochet's out on his feet or not. He had no defense for that right hand. He just was just a target. Well, there he's back up. See, it's almost like he's daring him to kick him. See, he's just looking at him. And again, great extension with the legs on that chop.
Seems to be firing Strickland up.
Yeah, this is kind of broken down to a little slugfest here now.
This has probably been a much different match than I think people thought they were going to see here tonight.
Yeah, and I think that goes back to his preparation. Strickland's preparation in this match has a lot to do with that. Well, I'm liking it. Man, am I ever.
This has been fantastic.
Oh!
Launching German suplex.
All right, King. What do you got? What else you got?
Still can't feel the left arm.
Uh-oh.
Ricochet climbing to the top. Strickland laying prone.
Yeah, it's his domain up here. That's what he's all about. Ooh.
That's all it takes to neutralize things.
Yeah, it took too long to get to the point of attack.
What can either of these guys pull out of the bag of tricks that the other hasn't seen?
I know. The only thing you can do is do what they're doing here, Rich, and that is just kick and slap each other.
Hope somebody makes a mistake.
Exactly.
Yeah. High risk maneuver. Strickland setting up Ricochet. Perched on the top rope.
Yep.
Ricochet knows what's at stake at this point of the match.
Yes, he does.
Oh.
I think a lot of observers thought that Ricochet was unbeatable coming into this one. That he was on top of his game.
Well, what is Ricochet doing here? He's trying to...
Oh, my God. Hold on for dear life here, kid.
What a counter by Ricochet.
Yeah.
And luckily for Strickland, he was able to get himself free.
He got himself free by a gut wrench.
Oh, man! What a DDT from the corner. Spiked Ricochet, and no! 2 3/4. Ricochet is down. Strickland going back to the top rope. Strickland up high. Here he comes with the swerve stomp. Cover!
Well, if that won't keep him down, I don't know if anything will keep him down. We talk so much about Ricochet's offense, but let's talk about his perseverance here. Ah, God. Does anybody have anything left here?
Where else are you going to see a main event like this?
Yeah. I'm with you, man.
MLW One Shot. Uh-oh. JML driver maybe on the way. That's what Strickland has in mind. Ricochet knows what's coming, and he is desperate to get out of it.
And he did. Did he ever?
Strickland counters. One more time. Whoa, wow, what a counter.
Oh, my goodness. Lucky we didn't have a broken neck there.
Bridging suplex rolls through. And Ricochet. Going to the top. It could be tied. Ricochet with the springboard splash.
There it is. Oh, he got out of it. Oh, my. Rich, everybody here thought that was it. Everybody here did.
Talked about the frustration. Earlier on, Ricochet showing some emotion right there. Again, slamming the match.
Yeah. Now Ricochet getting tied up with the fans here, which may be a mistake.
Yeah. Well, that may be the one thing that.
Yeah.
It's what we talked about. Sometimes it is the smallest, sometimes what you may think being the most inconsequential thing that costs you.
When you get in a venue like this, it's everybody's close proximity. Sometimes you hear things that you normally wouldn't hear.
Ricochet going to the top. Strickland is down, and this could be the swan song. Strickland out of the way.
No.
Drop kick in the corner.
And that was right on target. Got to follow it up with something, though. Look at the determination he's faced on that.
Dug deep. Oh, what an enziguri by Ricochet.
Uh-oh.
Lands it. That's it.
Yep, 1, 2.
Somehow.
Oh, my.
Unbelievable.
No. They are absolutely pushing each other to the limit. Pushing each other to the limit. And you know, there's a lot of things that have happened in this match, Rich, we didn't expect. I think we expected this. We expected to see both these combatants push each other to the limit.
These guys have pulled out every signature move.
Yep. And they've had a counter for everything, or a way to escape so far.
Maneuver by Ricochet moments ago. He calls that vertigo, the inverted face lock, into a sit-out scoop slam driver. And I don't even know how Strickland is even up from that. I don't know how he's stirred. And Ricochet seems spit at his friend.
What? What is that about?
He's angry.
Well, I understand that, but it must be some sort of mean streak within Ricochet for something like that to happen.
Oh! Strickland on the reversal, cover! Uppercut. Ricochet didn't get enough of that. Strickland. Oh! Going for the arm submission, that injured left arm of Ricochet.
Quickly out of it, though.
Backslide, perhaps? No? Oh! High knee!
Beautiful move. Absolutely beautiful move. Coming out of that, what looked like a submission hold. And as he moved over to the front, he met the knee.
Almost a modified go to sleep. Ricochet is out. And Strickland is kind of taking his time here, Tony. Stomping away on the head. Referee might have to get in there. Back into the arm submission. Again, the injured left arm of Ricochet. Will he tap? Will Shane Strickland?
Notice how he's got the legs locked right across the face.
Yep. Will he pick up the victory here with this arm submission?
Yeah, two things here. On the arm, cutting off the wind supply. You see as he's trying to pull the legs across from his mouth. And he might be caught.
Uh-oh. Look at the strength of Ricochet. Incredible strength. Incredible strength. They're playing Strickland. Both of these guys are completely gassed. What an incredible main event.
You're not kidding.
Ricochet setting up for the Benadryl or two. No, Strickland. Strickland grabbed hold of the leg. Back into the arm submission. Will Ricochet tap?
Stay with it, kid. Stay with it.
Look at Strickland just trying to stomp away at the head of the arm of Ricochet as Ricochet reaches out for the bottom rope. And now instead, Ricochet sticking the toe out and the leg trying to break the hold. Tapped out, he tapped!
How about that? A sound strategy gives Strickland the win. Working on the arm, staying with it, and it was just too much for Ricochet.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the International Swerve Strickland!
The strategy was set from the outset. Strickland went after the left arm very early in the match, Tony. He continued to make that a focal point.